Hello everyone, welcome to my certification. In today's class, we are going to see the reducing equations to simpler form, okay, from linear equation in one variable. In the previous class, we have seen some application oriented problems from linear equation one variable, and in this class, we are going to do the problems on reducing equations to simpler form, okay. Let's try to solve the problems. Solve the following. Okay, here they gave a fractional numbers and they are asking us to find the value of variables. Okay, and here n by 5 minus 5 by 7 is equal to 2 by 3. So n is a variable here, so we have to find the value of n. So I will shift this minus 5 by 7 to the RHS side, so it will become plus 5 by 7. So transpose this number to the RHS side. N by 5 is equal to 2 by 3. So it will become plus 5 by 7. Okay. So n by 5 is equal to, take the LCM for 7 and 3 is 21. Okay. So we have to multiply this number with 7 and this number with 3. Why? Because the denominator should be 21. Okay. So 7 into 3 is 21, 7 into 3 is 21. Okay. So 2 into 4 is 14 plus 5 into 3 is 15. Now n is equal to 14 plus 15. It's 29 by 21. Sorry, n by 5 is equal to. And we want only n value here. So I'm going to transpose this 5. And it is in a division. So it will become multiplication. Okay. 29 by 5 into 29 to 5 by 21. So what is 29 into 5? Let's do the multiplication in the rough word. 5 into 9 is 45. 5 into 2 is 10. 145. So it will become 145 by 21. Okay. So n value is 145 by 21. So we got the n value. Okay. In the similar way, let's do some more problems. Here x by 3 minus x by 4 is equal to 14. We have to find the value of x. Okay. So what we have to do, first of all, we make it a single number. Okay, that means we have to take LCM for 3 and 4. What is LCM for 3 and 4? LCM for 3 and 4 is 12. So we have to multiply this number with 4 and this number with 3. Okay, so it will become 4x minus 3x is equal to 14. Okay, so 4x minus 3x is x by 12 is equal to 14. Okay, we want x value. So what I have to do, I'll transpose this number to the RHS side. So it will become 14 into 12. So what is 14 into 12? Do it in the rough work. 12 into 4 is 48. 12 into 12, 12 into 1 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. So x value is 168. Okay. Next one, z by 2 plus z by 3 minus z by 6 is equal to 8. Okay. So these all are z as we have done in the second problem. We have to do the same. Now find out the LCM for 2, 3 and 6. So 2, 3, 6 LCM is also 6. Okay. So we have to multiply this number with 3 and this number with 2, and no need to multiply with any number for this. Why? Because it's already 6. So z into 3 is 3z plus z into 2 is 2z and its minus z is equal to 8. Okay, 3z plus 2z is 5z. 5z minus z is 4z is equal to 8. When we transpose, it will become into 6. So 4z is equal to 8 into 6 is 48. So z value will become 48 by 4. 4 into 1, 4 into 12. So z value is 12. Okay. Next one. 2p by 3 minus p by 5 is equal to 11, 2 by 3. Okay. Here take the LCM. 3 and 5 LCM is 15. So multiply this number with 5 and this number with 3. Okay. So 2 into 5 is 10p minus 3 into p is 3p is equal to, and this is in a mixed fraction. So we will convert it into a normal fraction. 3 into 11. First multiply this number. Okay. 3 into 11 is 33. Now add this number. 33 plus 2 is 35 by, what is the denominator here? 3. Okay. 35 by 3. Now 10p minus 3p is 7p by 15 is equal to 35 by 3. Okay. Now let's do the cross multiplication. Okay. 7p into 3 is equal to 15 into 35. Okay. We can cancel this number. 3 into 1, 3 into 5, 35. So 7p is equal to, what is 35 into 5? 35 into 5, 5 into 5 is 25, 5 into 3 is 15, 175. We want p value. So 175 by 7. So 7, 175 divided by 7. 7 into 2 is 14. 3, 5. 7 into 5 is 35. So 7 into 1, 7 into 25. So p value is 25. Okay. Next one. 9 1 by 4 is equal to y minus 1 1 by 3. So it is in a mixed fraction. Okay. First convert this fraction, mixed fraction to a normal fraction. 4 into 9 is 36. 36 plus 1 is 37 by 4 is equal to y minus 3 into 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4 by 3. Okay. 37 by 4 is equal to y minus 4 by 3. We want y value. So I am going to transpose this number to the other side. So it will become y is equal to 37 by 4. When I transpose, it will become plus 4 by 3. Okay. So y is equal to, what is the LCM for 4 and 3? It's 12. So 4 into 3, 3 into 4. So what is 37 into 3? It is 111. Okay. Plus 4 into 4 is 16. So what is 111 plus 16? 127 by 12. So y value is 127 by 12. Okay. Next one. X by 2 minus 4 by 5 plus x by 5 plus 3x by 10 is equal to 1 by 5. First write all the variables on one side and numericals on the other side. Okay. X by 2 plus x by 5 plus 3x by 10 is equal to 1 by 5. This is minus 4 by 5. So it will become plus 4 by 5. Okay. So 2, 5, 10. LCM is 10. So we have to multiply this number with 5 and this number with 2. No need to multiply any number for this. Okay. So 5 into x is 5x plus 2 into x is 2x plus 3x is equal to, here 5 and 5 common numbers. So 5. So 1 plus 4. Now 5x plus 2x is 7x. 7x plus 3x is 10x by 10 is equal to 1 plus 4 is 5 by 5. So 5 got cancelled. 10 got cancelled. So what is the left here? X is equal to 1. Next one. Same way. We have to write all the variables on one side. When I transpose this number, it will become minus x by 3 is equal to, and the numbers on the other side. When I transpose this number, it will become plus 1 by 4. Okay. I am rearranging the numbers. Now take the LCM for 2 and 3. LCM is 6. So 2 into 3 and this one is 3 into 2. So 3 into x is 3x minus x into 2 is 2x is equal to, what is the LCM for 2 and 4? It's 2. So 2 into 2, 1 into 2, it is 2 plus 1. So 3x minus 2x is x by 6 is equal to 3 by 4. So x is equal to, transpose this number, it will become 3 by 4 into 6. So it will become 2 into 2, 2 into 3. Okay. So x is equal to 3 into 3 is 9 by 2. X value is 9 by 2. Next one. 2x minus 3 by 3x plus 2 is equal to minus 2 by 3. Okay. Now for this one, let us do the cross multiplication. Okay. We will do the cross multiplication. That means 3 into 2x minus 3 is equal to minus 2 into 3x plus 2. Okay. So multiply this 3 with this number. 3 into 2x is 6x minus 3 into 3 is 9 is equal to 2 into 3 is 6. So it is minus 6x. Minus into plus is minus 2 into 2 is 4. Okay. Now we have 6x minus 9 is equal to minus 6x minus 4. Now we have to write all the variables on one side and the numbers on the other side. So 6x, when I transpose this number, it will become plus 6x is equal to, when I transpose this number, it will become plus 9 minus 4. Okay. So 6x plus 6x is 12x is equal to, what is 9 minus 4? It is 5. So we want x value. Transpose this 12 to the RHS side. It will become 5 by 12. So what is the answer? X is equal to 5 by 12. Next one. 8p minus 5 by 7p plus 1 is equal to minus 2 by 4. Okay. This one also I am going to do the cross multiplication. So what will become? 4 into 8p minus 5 is equal to minus 2 into 7p plus 1. So 4 into 8 is 32p minus 4 into 5 is 20 is equal to minus 2 into 7 is minus 14p plus into minus is minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. Okay. So writing all the variables on one side and numericals on the other side. So 32p, when I transpose it will become plus 14p is equal to, when I transpose minus 20 to other side it will become plus 20 minus 2. Okay. So 32 plus 14, it is 46p is equal to 20 minus 2 is 18. So we want p value. So p is equal to 18 by 46. Cancel this with 2 table. 2 into 9, 2 into 23. So we have p is equal to 9 by 23. That's the answer. Okay. Next one. 7y plus 2 by 5 is equal to 6y minus 5 by 11. Okay. Do the cross multiplication. Okay. So it will become 11 into 7y plus 2 is equal to 5 into 6y minus 5. Okay. Multiply 11 into 7 is 77y plus 11 into 2 is 22 is equal to 5 into 6 is 30y minus 5 into 5 is 25. Okay. Now we have 77y plus 22 is equal to 30y minus 25. Transpose this 30y to the other side. It will become minus 30y is equal to, this is minus 25, this is plus 22. So it will become minus 22. So 77 minus 30 is 47y is equal to minus 25 minus 22 is also minus 47. We want y value. So minus 47 by 47 is y. 47 got cancelled. So what is the y value? Y value is minus 1. Next one. X plus 5 by 6 minus x plus 1 by 9 is equal to x plus 3 by 4. Okay. Here we have two terms in the LHS side and one term in the RHS side. So we will make these two terms as a one term. That means we have to take LCM. What is the LCM for 6 and 9? It's 18. Okay. LCM for 6 and 9 is 18. So we have to multiply this number with 3. Okay. And this number also we have to multiply with 3. And we have to multiply 9 with 2 and this numerator also with 2. Okay. Now we have to write 3 into x plus 5 minus 2 into x plus 1 is equal to x plus 3 by 4. Okay. So what will it become? 3 into x is 3x plus 3 into 5 is 15. Okay. Next, minus 2 into x is minus 2x. Minus into plus is minus 2 into 1 is 2 by 18 is equal to x plus 3 by 4. Okay. So what will it become? 3x minus 2x is x. 15 minus 2 is 13. So x plus 13 by 18 is equal to x plus 3 by 4. Okay, do the cross multiplication. So what will it become? 4 into x plus 13 is equal to 18 into x plus 3. Okay. So what will it become? 4 into x is 4x plus 4 into 13 is 52 is equal to 18 into x is 18x plus 18 into 3 is 54. So what will it become? Write all the numericals on one side and variables on the other side. Okay. So 4x minus 18x is equal to 54 minus 52. Okay. So what is 4x minus 18x? It's minus 14x is equal to 54 minus 52 is 2. We want only x value. That means 2 by minus 14. So 2 into 1, 2 into 7. So after cancellation we will get x is equal to minus 1 by 7 is the answer. Okay. Next one. 3t plus 1 by 16 minus 2t minus 3 by 7 is equal to t plus 3 by 8 plus t3 minus 1 by 14. Here we have two terms in the LHS and two terms on the RHS. So we will make it a one term. That means we'll take LCM. What is the LCM for 16 and 7? So LCM for 16 and 7 is 112. Okay, why? Because multiply these two numbers. 7 is a prime number. So 16 to 7 is 112. So we have to multiply this number with 7 and this numerator also with 7. And multiplying this number with 16 and this numerator with 16. Okay. So we will write it as 7 into 3t plus 1 minus 16 into 2t minus 3 is equal to, what is the LCM for 8 and 14? LCM for 8 and 14 is 56. So we have to multiply this number with 7, this numerator also with 7, and multiply 14 with 4 and this number with 4. Okay. So 7 into t plus 3 plus 4 into 3t minus 1. Okay. So what will it become? Multiply this number. 7 into 3 is 21t plus 7 into 1 is 7 minus 16 into 2 is 32t minus into minus is plus 48 by 112 is equal to, this one is 70 plus 73 is 21 plus 4 into 3 is 12t minus 4 into 1 is 4 by 56. Okay. Now, so 21t minus 32t is minus 11t. 7 plus 48 is 55 by 112 is equal to 70 plus 12t is 19t. 21 minus 14 is 17 by 56. Okay. Now, we can cancel these denominators. 56 into 1, 56 into 2. Okay. So now after cancellation, do the cross multiplication. We can do the cross multiplication without cancellation, but it will become a large multiplication. Okay. So for the simplification, we cancel both the numbers. Okay. So 56 into 1, 56 into 2. Now what is the cross multiplication? Minus 11t plus 55 into 1 is equal to 19t plus 17 into 2. Okay. So what is this? Minus 11t plus 55 is equal to 19 into 2 is 38t plus 17 into 2 is 34. Now write the numericals on one side and variables on the other side. So 38t plus 11t is equal to 55 minus 34. So what is 38 plus 11t? 49t is equal to 55 minus 34 is 21. We want t value. So 21, it will become by 49. So 7 into 3, 7 into 7. So what is the value of t? T is equal to 3 by 7 is the answer. Okay. Coming to the next question. What number is that of which the third part exceeds the fifth part by 4? Okay. What number is that of which the third part exceeds the fifth part by 4? They are asking what is the number. Okay. First we have to find out the number. We don't know the number. So let us take the number as x. Let the number is equal to x. Okay. So what are they saying? third part exceeds fifth part by 4. Third part exceeds fifth part by 4. Third part means x by 3. So okay, third part in a number. So x by 3 exceeds fifth part means 3. X by 3 is equal to exceeds the fifth part, that means x by 5. By what number? Plus 4. Exceeds means increasing. Okay, third part of the number is exceeds the fifth part by 4. Okay, third part is x by 3 is equal to fifth part is x by 5, exceeds by 4, so plus 4. Now we have two variables, x by 3 is equal to x by 5 plus 4. Write down these variables on one side and this numerical on the other side. So x by 3, when I transpose, it will become minus x by 5 is equal to 4. Taking the LCM for 3 and 5, it is 15. So multiply this number with 5 and multiply this number with 3. So it will become 5 into x is 5x minus 3 into x is 3x is equal to 4. So what is 5x minus 3x? 2x by 15 is equal to 4. Okay. So 2x is equal to 4. When we transpose, it will become into 15. So 2x is equal to 15 into 4 is 60. So we want x value. X is equal to 60 by 2. So 2 into 1, 2 into 30. So what is the x value we want? X value is 30. So let us do the check. How we will do the check? This is the equation we have wrote from the given data. Okay. So x by 3 is equal to x by 5 plus 4. This is the equation derived from the given data. Now let us substitute this 30 in this equation. Okay. So 30 by 3 is equal to 30 by 5 plus 4. Okay, so 3 into 1, 3 into 10. Now 5 into 1, 5 into 6. This is 10 is equal to 6 plus 4. What is 6 plus 4? It is 10. LHS is equal to RHS. So the answer we got 30 is the correct answer. Okay. The next question. The difference between two positive integers is 36. The quotient when one integer is added by other is 4. Find the integers. Here they are asking us to find the two integers. Okay. They give also a hint, if one number is x, the other number is x minus 36. Why x minus 36? Why? Because here they gave in the question, the difference between two positive integers is 36. Okay. So first of all, let us take, let one integer is x. Okay. And what is the other number? Other integer is x minus 36, and they asked they gave in the question the coefficient when one integer is divided by other is 4. When we divide these two numbers, we will get the coefficient is 4. When we divide these two numbers from given data, okay, from given data, when we divide these two numbers x by x minus 36, the coefficient is 4. X by x minus 36 is equal to 4. Okay, we have to find the value of x here. So what we'll do first, transpose this to the RHS side. So it will become 4 into x minus 36. So x is equal to, what is 4 into x? 4x minus 4 into 36, 144. Okay, we want all the variables on one side and numericals on the other side. So 4x minus x is equal to, it will become 144. Okay, so what is 4x minus x? 3x is equal to 144. We want the x value, 144 by 3. 3 into 1, 3 into 48. So what is the x value we got? X value is 48. So one integer is 48. So what is the second integer? X minus 36. X minus 36 means 48 minus 36 is equal to 12. Okay. So what is the first integer we got? First integer is equal to, x is equal to 48. And what is the second integer? Second integer is x minus 36 is equal to 48 minus 36 is equal to 12. So what are the numbers we need? 48 and 12. 48 comma 12 are the integers. Okay. Next question. The numerator of a fraction is 4 less than the denominator. If 1 is added to both its numerator and denominator, it becomes 1 by 2. Find the fraction. Okay. So here they gave fraction, that means we will have a numerator and a denominator. So what is given in the data? From given data, the numerator of a fraction is 4 less than the denominator. Okay. That means given the denominator be x. Okay. Denominator be x. So what is the numerator? Numerator of a fraction is 4 less than the denominator. Denominator is x. Numerator is 4 less. That means numerator is x minus 4. Okay. The numerator of a fraction is 4 less than the denominator. If the denominator is x, numerator will be x minus 4. Why? Because 4 is less than the denominator. If 1 is added to both its fractions, okay, let me write it in the fraction form. So the fraction is x by 4 by x. If 1 is added to both numerator and denominator, if 1 is added, that means plus 1 by x plus 1 to both numerator and denominator, plus 1, it becomes 1 by 2. So the answer will be 1 by 2. Now we have to solve this. Okay. The numerator is 4 less than the denominator. Denominator is x. So the numerator is x minus 4. If 1 is added to both numerator and denominator, 1 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 1 by 2. Okay, so now, so what is x minus 4 plus 1? X minus 3 by x plus 1 is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, do the cross multiplication. 2 into x minus 3 is equal to x plus 1. So 2 into x is 2x minus 2 into 3 is 6 is equal to x plus 1. So transpose this x here. 2x minus x is equal to 1. Transpose 6. So it becomes plus 6. So 2x minus 1 is x. So 1 plus 6 is 7. So what is the value of x here? 7 value. So what is the denominator here? 7. So the fraction is equal to, so what is the fraction here? X minus 4 by x. Okay. So we got 7 here. X is 7. So numerator is 7 minus 4. What is 7 minus 4? 3 by 7 is the fraction we required. Okay. Find 3 consecutive numbers such that if they are divided by 10, 17, 26 respectively, the sum of the coefficients will be 10. Here they also gave the hint. If the 3 consecutive numbers are x, x plus 1, x plus 2. So what are the consecutive numbers? The continuous numbers are known as consecutive numbers. For example, 1, 2, 3 are consecutive. 2, 3, 4 are consecutive. 3, 4, 5 are consecutive. So here consecutive numbers are x, x plus 1, x plus 2. So when they are divided with 10, 17 respectively, the sum will be, quotients will be 10. Okay. So x by 10 plus x plus 1 by 17 plus x plus 2 by 26 is equal to 10. So in the question they gave a equation also in the form of a hint. So we have to solve this equation. Okay, reduce this to a simple equation. So what is given in the data? Given 3 consecutive numbers. Okay, 3 consecutive numbers. B. One is x, next one is x plus 1, next one is x plus 2. When they are divided with 10, so that means x by 10, x plus 1 by 17, x plus 2 by 26. When we add these 3 numbers, the quotient will be 10. Okay, x by 10 plus x plus 1 by 17 plus x plus 2 by 26 is equal to 10. Okay, now we have to reduce this into a simple equation. So what is the LCM for 10, 17 and 26? Let's do here 10, 17, 26. I am going to start with 2. 2 into 5, 2 into 13. Okay, we have to multiply these numbers. 2 into 5 is 10. 10 into 17 is 170. 170 into 13. 13 into 0 is 0. 13 into 7 is 91. 13 into 1, 13. 13 plus 9 is 22. So the LCM is 2210. Okay, so multiply this number with 221. When we multiply 10 into 221, it will become 2210, and this number also into 221. Next, multiply this number with 130. So this one also with 130. Multiply 26 into 85. Why 85? Because when you multiply 26 into 85, the answer is 2210. Okay. Now 221 into x plus 130 into x is 130x plus 130 into 1 is 130 plus 85 into x is 85x plus 85 into 2 is 170. So what is the answer? Coefficient is equal to 10. Okay. Now transpose this number to the RHS side. So what will it become? So we first we'll add these numbers. 221x plus 130x plus 85x. 221x 130x plus 85x. So when we add these numbers, we will get 6, 13, 436x. 436x plus 130 plus 170. It is 300. When we transpose this to the RHS side, it will become into. So 10 into 2210. So 436x plus 300 is equal to 22,100. Okay. So 436x is equal to 1 plus 300. When we transpose, it will become minus 300. Minus 300. So 436x is equal to 21,800. Okay, we want x value 21,800 by 436. Okay, now we have to do the cancellation. So first start with the 2 table. Okay, 2 into 218 is 436. 2 into 10900. Okay, next 2 into 109, 2 into 5450. Next 109 into 1, 109 into 50. So what is left here? 50. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 50 is the answer. Okay. Here we have to find out 3 consecutive numbers. So we got x. That is the answer. So what is the next number? X plus 1. That is 50 plus 1 is equal to 52. Next one is x plus 2. 50 plus 2 is, sorry, this is 51 and this is 52. So therefore the 3 consecutive numbers are 50, 51 and 52. Okay. Next question. In a class of 40 pupils, the number of girls is 3/5 of the number of boys. Find the number of boys in the class. Okay. Here they gave the total strength of the class. Total strength is 40. Okay. So what is the question? Boys plus girls is equal to 40. Okay. So the number of girls is 3/5 of the number of boys. Okay, number of girls. Let the number of boys is equal to xy, because we have to find the number of boys. So that the number of boys is equal to x. So boys and girls is equal to 40. That means boys are x. What are the girls? 3/5 part of boys. 3/5, 3 by 5 part of boys is x is equal to 40. Okay, this is the boy strength and this is the girl strength is equal to 40. Okay, now take the LCM into 5 into 5. So 5 into x is 5x plus 3x by 5 is equal to 40. So 5 plus 3 is equal to 8x is equal to, when we transpose it to become 40 into 5. So 8, we want x value. X is equal to, transpose this 8, it will become division. 40 into 5 by 8. 8 into 1, 8 into 5. So what is 5 into 5? X value is 25. So what is the x here? Number of boys are 25. boys strength is equal to 25. What is the girl's strength? 25 plus girls is equal to 40, right? So what is the girl's strength? 40 minus 25. Girls are 15. Okay. After 15 years, Mary's age will be 4 times of her present age. Find her present age. Okay. So what is given in the question? After 15 years, Mary's age will be 4 times of her present age. Find her present age. So we have to find the present age. So let the present age of Mary be x. Okay. Let the present age be x. So after 15 years. So after 15 years means 15 years will be added to the present age, x plus 15. Her age will be 4 times of her present age. What is the present age? X. 4 times means 4 into x. So after 15 years means 15 will be added to the present age. So x plus 15 is equal to 4x. So we have to find out the value of x. Write down the variables on one side. 15 is equal to 4x minus x. 4x minus x is 3x is equal to 15. So we want x value. Means x is equal to 15. This is multiplication. When we transpose, it will become division. So 3 into 1, 3 into 5. So x value is 5. So present age of the Mary is 5. Let us check whether it is correct or not. Okay. According to the question, we have derived this equation, right? X plus 15 is equal to 4x. Substitute 5 in this x value. 5 plus 15 is equal to 4 into 5. 5 plus 15 is 20. 4 into 5 is also 20. Here LHS and RHS are equal. So the answer we got is correct answer. So the present age of Mary is 5. Okay. Coming to the next question. Aravind has a kiddie bank. It is full of 1 rupee and 50 paise coins. It contains 3 times as many 50 paise coins as 1 rupee coins. The total amount of the money in the bank is rupees 35. How many coins of each kind are there in the bank? So what they gave in the question is, one boy named Arvind has a kiddie bank. Okay. So in that kiddie bank, he have some amount. All the coins. So few coins are 1 rupee coins and few coins are 50 paise coins. Okay. Among them, 3 times 50 paise coins as 1 rupee coins. Okay. The kiddie bank contains 3 times the 50 paise coins as 1 rupee coins. That means 1 rupee coins are x. So 50 paise coins will be 3x. Okay. So the total amount in the bank is 35. So how many each kind are there in the bank? So let us take the 1 rupee coins as x and the number of 50 paise coins as 3 into x. Okay. So according to the given question, what is given in the data given, kiddie bank contains 1 rupee coin and 50 paise coins. 50 paise coins means how can we write this? 0.5 rupees. Okay, 0.5 rupees. Okay, so we will take the 1 rupee coins as x. Okay, let the number of 1 rupee coins be x. Okay, we have to find out this, so we will take it as x. So it contains 3 times as many 50 paise coins as 1 rupees. So number of 0.5 rupee coins are 3 times. So 3 into x. Okay, 3 into x. So total amount is 35 rupees. So they're asking how many each kind are there. So according to the question, 1 rupee coins plus 0.5 into 3x is equal to 35. Okay. How I wrote this is 1 rupee coins are x. Okay, we will take 1 rupee, 1 into x. Okay, plus 0.5 means 50 paise coins are 3 times the 1 rupee coins. 3 times the 1 rupee coins. 3 times 1 rupee coins are x. So I wrote it as 3x is equal to 35. What is the 35 total amount in the kiddie bank? Okay. So now let's do this. 1 into x is x plus 0.35 into 3. 0.5 into 3 is 1.5x is equal to 35. Now add 1.5 and 1. 1.5 and 1. It is 2.5. So 2.5x is equal to 35. Okay. I will convert this decimal into a fraction number. So 25 by 10 into x is equal to 35. So I want x value. So I am sending 25 to the other side. So x is equal to 35. So what it is in the form of a multiplication. So it will become division into 10 by 25. That means reciprocal. Okay. Now 5 into 5 is 25. 5 into 7. 5 into 1. 5 into 2. So what is x value? 7 into 2 is equal to x. So that means x is equal to 14. So there are 14 1 rupee coins. So how many? So 1 rupee coins is equal to 14. Okay. Number of 1 rupee coins is equal to 14. So how many 50 paise coins are there? Number of 0.5 rupee coins 3 times. So 3 into x is equal to 3 into 14 is equal to 42. Okay. There are 42 0.5 rupee coins and 14 1 rupee coins. So the total amount is 35. So 1 rupee coins are 14. 50 paise coins are 42. Okay. Coming to the next question. A and B can finish a piece of work in 12 days. If A alone can finish the same work in 20 days, in how many days B alone can finish it? Okay. Here they gave two persons are doing the piece of work. Okay. When the two persons work together, the work will be completed in the 12 days. Okay. If only only one person can finish the work means he will do it in 20 days. So they are asking if B alone can do the work, how many days he will take to complete the work. Okay. So in the question what they gave is A and B together will take 12 days to complete the work. A alone will take 20 days and they are asking how many days B alone can complete the work. Okay. So B's work will be, so B's 1 day work will be, what is the A's work? They both can complete in 12 days. That means 1 by 12. Okay. 1 day work we are calculating 1 by 12 minus, what is the A's work? 1 by 20. Why 1 by 12 and 1 by 20? They gave the total number of days as 12 days and A's total number of days are 20 days. Here we are calculating B's 1 day work only. We are calculating the 1 day work. So 1 day, 1 per 12 minus 1 by 20. Okay. So what is the LCM here for 12 and 20? 12 and 20 LCM 2 into 6, 2 into 10. 2 into 3, 2 into 5. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. 12 5s are 60 is the LCM. So 12 into 5, 12 into 5, 20 into 3, 1 into 3. So 1 into 5 is 5 minus 1 into 3 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3 is 2 by 60. 2 into 1, 2 into 30 is equal to 1 by 30. So B alone will take 30 days to complete the work. Okay. Here total work done by both the persons, it will take 12 days. Okay. Total days are 12 days. If A alone can do the work in 20 days, how many days B will take? Okay. So that is the question. Here we are calculating what is the 1 day's work of B. B's 1 day's work is equal to what is the total number of days together they can do? 12. Okay. Here we have to take only 1 day. That means 1 by 12 minus what is the A's work here? 20. So only 1 day we need. So 1 by 20. Okay. 1 by 12 minus 1 by 20. So here 12 and 20 LCM is 60. So 5 minus 3 by 60 is equal to 2 by 60, 1 by 30. So B's 1 day's work is 1 part. So he will take 30 days to complete the work. Therefore, B alone can take 30 days to complete the work. Okay. So B alone will take 30 days to complete the work. Okay, next question. 1/4 of a herd of deer has gone to the forest. 1/3 of the total number is grazing in a field, and the remaining 15 are drinking water on a bank of a river. Find the total number of deer. Okay, so first let us take the total number of deer as x. Let the total number of deer is equal to x. So here 1/4 of the herd of deer has gone to the forest. 1/4 means 1 by 4x, and these went to the forest. 1/3 of the total number of is grazing in a field. 1/3, 1 by 3x are in a field, and 15 are drinking water. Okay, so we have to find out the total number of days. So that means we have to add all these three, we will get the x value. Okay, that means x by 4 plus x by 3 plus 15 is equal to x. Okay, now I am going to write the variables on one side. X by 4 plus x by 3 minus x is equal to, when we transpose it will become minus 15. So now take the LCM. So 4, 3, 1 LCM will be 12. So we have to multiply this number with 3, this number with 4, and this number with 12. So we will get x into 3 is 3x plus 4 into x is 4x minus 1 into 12 is 12x. Okay, is equal to 15. So add this, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 minus 12 is minus 5x by 12 is equal to 15. So it will become minus 5x is equal to, that's minus 15 into 12. So what is minus 15 into 12? Minus 180. So minus minus got cancelled. We want x value. So x is equal to 180 by 5. 5 into 1, 5 into 3, 5, 6. So x value is 36. So there are 36 deers in the herd. Okay. So let us do the check. So 1/4 are in the forest. 1/4 means 1 by 4 into x. So 36 by 4. So 4 into 1, 4 into 9. So 9 are in the forest. 1 by 3 are in a field. That means 36 by 3. So 12 are in the field. Okay. And 15 are in the water. Okay. So now add all this, 15 plus 12 plus 9. It is 36. So there are 36 deers in a herd. Okay. By selling a radio for 109 rupees, a shopkeeper gains 5%. Find the cost price of the radio. Okay, here they gave a selling price and a profit gain. So they are asking us to find out the CP. Okay, so what is given in the data? Given selling price. So what is the selling price? SP is equal to 903 rupees. Okay, next, gain percent or profit percent is 5. Okay, they are asking us to find out the CP. Okay, so we have to know that formula. What is the profit percent formula? Profit percent or gain percent. Profit percent or gain percent is equal to profit by CP into 100. Okay, profit by CP into 100. Here what is the profit? So profit percent by, I am transposing this 100 to the LHS side. This is in the multiplication, so it will become division is equal to, what is the profit? Profit means selling price minus cost price by CP. Okay, profit means selling price minus cost price by CP. So what is the profit percent here? 5 by 100 is equal to SP by CP minus CP by CP I have separated. Okay, CP got cancelled, it is 1. So 5 by 100 is equal to, what is the selling price? 903 by, we have to find out the CP minus 1. So transpose this 1 to the LHS side. So 5 by 100 minus 1 is equal to 903 by CP. So what will it become? By 1 into 100 into 100. So 5 minus 100 by 100 is equal to 903. Sorry, this is plus. Okay, this is minus 1, no? So it becomes plus 1. 903 by CP. So what is 5 plus 100? 105 by 100 is equal to 903 by CP. We want CP value. So do the cross multiplication. So CP into 105 is equal to 903 into 100. So what CP will become? CP is equal to 903 into 100 by 105. Okay, let us do the calculation with 5. 5 into 21, 5 into 20. Okay, next 7 into 3, 7 into 129. 3 into 1, 3 into 43. So CP is 43 into 20. So what is 43 into 20? 860. So the cost price of that radio is 860 rupees. Okay. Next one. Shekhar gives a quarter of his sweets to Renu and then gives 5 sweets to Raji. He has 7 sweets left. How many did he have to start with? Okay. So let us take the number of initial number of sweets is equal to x. So Shekhar gives quarter of his sweets to Renu. Quarter means 1 by 4 are given to Renu. Okay. Next, and then 5 sweets to Raji. He has 7 sweets left. 7 sweets for Shekhar. So how many are there total? X by 4 plus 5 plus 7 is equal to x. So what is x plus 5 plus 7? X by 4 plus 12 is equal to x. So by 1 into 4 into 4. So x plus 48 by 4 is equal to x. So x plus 48 is equal to 4x. 48 is equal to 4x minus x. 48 is equal to 3x. We want x value 48 by 3. 3 into 1, 3 into 16. So the x value is 16. Okay. So initial number of sweets he started is 16. Okay. So we have completed a few problems on how to solve or how to reduce the equation. It was simpler equations. Okay. So do the each and every problem, try to understand everything and share the video to your friends, like this video and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.